me feeling like I'm academics. Can't ride no.
You guys can go get it. It's on the Academy blog. The Academy.blog if you guys want to see it. And yes, the title is accurate. Shannon was requesting his ass getting ate. Yeah, all that was happening. And here's the thing. We have these messages from Shannon. He's the one who put it out. You know why he did that, chat? The reason why he did that is because he feels like they're playing a PR game where they're putting out little bits and pieces to make him look like a super predator. He's trying to say, I'll expose that I'm a freaky ass nigga, but I'm going to expose that if everything is taken into context, I'm not this predator. Being a freaky ass nigga, not a crime. A predator and a rapist is, right? So here we go, chat. Little trigger warning for everybody who's watching. You know, I know, again, I don't know if today was probably the best day to go live on TikTok, but please. And also, drill. Whenever you upload this, I need you to hear this. Make sure we get our blurring or whatever going on. I can't blur live because we have his full text messages, okay? So we got the not indictment. We have the civil complaint here and should be here. This is a civil complaint. We read this last night. I'm not going to read it again. Just to give you two important details before we get into anything is that the woman claims that she met him in 2023. She claims that after September 2024, when he was exposed on Instagram Live having sex with some woman named Michelle, they started beefing. They fell out. And apparently he invited her over, or what she said, forced her to come over. And then he pushed up on her. And he pushed up on her in a non-consensual way, and he fucked her. And what was mentioned in the indictment is a thing about, and by the way, Shannon Sharpe puts that out too, where she says no means no. Shannon is trying to say, no, she wasn't saying no means no, that I shouldn't fuck her. She wanted me to use a condom, which still is a very gray area. So you're going to see all this, but Shannon, he's putting everything out for the public, okay? Also, he announced that he's suing her for defamation, even though she hasn't spoke herself, but, you know, I guess she's speaking through a lawyer. We haven't seen a lawsuit from him yet, okay? So, apparently he gets caught on Instagram Live, which, by the way, you know, remember people said that Shannon, even I said, nah, that nigga went live on purpose to show he wasn't gay. If that was the case, this being the byproduct, horrible decision. Because you fucked it up with your other bitches, right? Because clearly he was fucking other girls. This one girl got mad. She's claiming that he invited her over to try to like get to some type of place of whatever. She's claiming that he raped her. And then somehow she kept talking to him and he raped her again a couple months later. That's kind of odd, but whatever. So that's what the allegations are, that he raped her twice. And here were some messages they put in. They put in here. Hold on, just give me 1 second. Okay. So this is what the lawyer put in at first. It says, hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, my bad. All right. So this is the complaint, and this is him. Wait. Okay. No. What the fuck? No. This isn't that. Oh my God, I'm fucking up, chat. Sorry. They didn't put it in an exhibit. All right, never mind. So we have Shannon Sharpe's text messages. Here they are. So this is supposedly every text that Shannon ever sent her. Shannon leaked this because they put some excerpts in there and it didn't really help, right? It only used the worst text message he sent. So let's go to this. And again, you know, this is where they're saying he doxed her because her number is kind of listed. Please don't. The number is already changed too, so you won't, whatever. Anyway, so the green is going to be from Shannon. And by the way, I would imagine, so this would be Shannon's number, but Shannon's number probably already changed too. So this is how this all starts. Shannon says, called you back. Looked like he was trying to call her. This is when they first met, right? This is, by the way, the date is here, 9/30, which is September 30th, 2023. Okay, perfect. So this is her. right? She says, call me. I feel like fucking with you. Okay? This is like 2 weeks after they meet because they supposedly meet like in September. We got to look at the date. We're trying to analyze through, like, a jury's going to look at this. So we're trying to do the same thing. They meet in, by the way, I ain't going to lie, chat. This is why you can't really text chicks, bro. If you're famous. Like me, I'm like, I can't say anything. You can't say nothing crazy. Yo, you can't be like, yo, send me a picture of that pussy with your legs wide open and you splitting it and rubbing the clit. Nigga, when she get mad at you, nigga, she gonna have that shit up on the Summer Jam screen, which y'all gonna see some of this shit. So, all right. Then she texts again and she says, I want you. So this is, so this was the 7th. I don't know if this is every text, but I guess they're claiming these are the valuable texts. Then 2 days later, after they've been fucking with each other for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because they met in September, now it's October 2023. She says, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're fucking me. You know what Shannon Sharpe says? He loved the message, so he hit the heart button on the message. Perfect. Then he continues. He says, 2 minutes. Which, by the way, these random messages make it feel like that's all the messages that they have between them, because this is not an important message. So I don't know if Shannon's team gave all the messages or only important messages. Then Shannon says, can I call you later? Look like she's calling him, right? And he's not answering. Then she sends an attachment. She says, when I'm 152 pounds, but you can't touch me because you cheated on me on Instagram Live. Now, this is interesting because, again, this is why I say it's not all messages, because we jump a year. It went from 2023, October 2023, to now December 2024. Okay, so clearly they're like random messages, probably like, oh, what you want to eat? Oh, I'm ordering something on blah, 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 blah. Like, oh, shit. So those messages got to be deleted. There's no way they only texted. They have a lapse in a year where there's no messages, right? So it's not all the messages, but supposedly these are the relevant messages, right? Okay, cool. Then, all right, so she says, so basically, remember, in 2024, in September, Shannon Sharpe has sex with some random woman on Instagram Live. She's mad at Shannon Sharpe, okay? Because she feels embarrassed, okay? So, I guess she's sending him a picture. This is a picture right here. I won't show the picture fully, but she says, this is when I'm 152 pounds. Which, by the way, how tall is she if she's 152 pounds? So, but you can't touch me because you cheat on me on Instagram Live with Michelle. Then she says, I'm going to be 180. Wait, how tall is this girl? Yo, a chick being 180 to me is crazy. What the fuck? How tall is she? She got to be. Shannon, how tall is Shannon? Let's look at some shit, chat. How tall is Shannon? Now, I like petite women, just me personally, chat. I can't, a chick 180, I'm like, nigga, what we gonna do, box? Like, what the fuck? Okay. 230, whatever, okay, cool. I gotta see how it looks on her, but, I mean, she don't look big at all. How tall is this chick, though? I'm gonna be honest with you, she kind of looks like 130, 135. If she said she was about to, she don't look 180 right here. That's crazy. Chat, she looks 180? Ain't no fucking way, my nigga. It's no way I look at this chick and say she's 180 pounds. Chat, what y'all think? Huh? Hold on. Oh, shit. She looks that? Well, maybe I don't know. Wait, I don't know what 180 looks like on a woman. I don't know. Now, you say she looks like 150? I don't even get that. Or maybe I just think women are lighter than they are. All right, whatever. Okay. Because she does look good here. All right, cool. Fine. Cool. So she said she about to be 180 soon. He says, this is 12. It looked like he must have fucked her, right? So remember, she sent this then. She sent this then. She says, I'm going to be 180 soon. and you're still not going to be able to touch me. I bet you regret your actions right about now. Now, here's my problem with like even her side. If he fucked someone on Instagram Live in September and you're mad and you haven't fucked him and now y'all are texting in December, you know he's fucking other women, right? Like, there's no way Shannon Sharpe, because you cut off the pussy supply in September, is not fucking somebody by December, right? But whatever. So Shannon texts her back, freaky ass Shannon. I be killing that young pussy, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Shannon do text like an old nigga, man. So I be killing that young pussy. All right, cool. Then she texts. She says, absolutely not. When you give me a formal apology for cheating on me on Instagram Live and multiple other times, then we can talk about it. Now, it's almost like she's like acting like they're in a relationship, right? But like she's like trying to stand on business, right? Now, she then says, formal apology. Yo, Shannon got to be looking at his phone like, bitch, you're 20. You crazy hell. All right. Then she sent, I don't know what this attachment is, but it's something. I don't even want to click it. Can I click it? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put this right here. Let me see if I click on it, it goes anywhere. My bad, chat. Oh, yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, cool. Then she says, I'm not answering your calls. Sorry, Shannon. So it look like Shannon's blowing up her phone, right? She might got that wet. I ain't gonna cap, right? Gotta be like, you be like, man, I can't lose this young pussy, man. Like, damn, Shannon blowing up her phone. She not answering. She said, I'm not answering your calls until you say sorry, Shannon. Hear what Shannon says. I've said sorry, Gabby, right? Then she says, all you say is, I'm sorry, but you never say what you're sorry for or how you're going to make it right. Then she also says, so I would appreciate if you could do that because you really hurt me. So this is that, like, it looks like the day after Christmas, which, by the way, everybody know right around holiday time, like, you got to hit up your ex bitches and all these other bitches because, like, now you think, like, damn, I spent last holiday with you type shit. That's kind of what's happening. So he's blowing up her phone and they're kind of going back and forth, but she won't talk to him on the phone. She's just texting. It says, so I would appreciate if you do that because you hurt me and I've been having a hard time with it. So she's saying she's affected by it. Then I guess he keeps calling. She says, what did I tell you, Shannon? And then she says, I told you to apologize, then we could talk. Then she says, the fact that you can't do the simpler thing is proven that you don't care about me. Then she says, I'm waiting for my apology. Now, here's an interesting part about all this, chat. This seems like a woman who probably was just in love that is upset that her partner cheated. And she wants an apology and wants it to be sincere and wants him to show that he gives a fuck about her and loves her. This is where it goes left. And this is why I think Shannon put out all these messages. Because it showcases her true nature. Keep going down. She says, I don't understand why it's so hard for you to say sorry. Remember, she's only talking about sorry. Something must have happened. Remember, this is only text message. We don't know what was said on calls. Look, you have Shannon who says, Gabby, I'm not going through this again. I've already apologized. Stop playing childish games. Then this throws me for a loop. They must have talked or something. Look. He says, so I guess they don't talk after. Now it's New Year's. It's the first of the year, right? So this is 1-1, right? This is 1-1. He says, Happy New Year, Gabby. Can't wait to see what 2025 has in store for us. This is where it goes all the way left. Look at the next message. Give $50K and I'll let you come over to the house. Now, this is confusing because why would Shannon say give $50K? Now, I don't know how to interpret this, and I've read it a couple times, like before stream. Like, I don't know what this means, but it looks like I think they called each other on the phone or something must have happened. And it seems like she was either asking for money from him. And maybe he's quoting her. Give 50. I don't know. But there's this idea about $50,000 before she would come back to his house. Okay? Now, this is where she puts her PayPal. So clearly she wanted to get the money. She put her PayPal. Now, ain't this ironic, chat? She went from saying, I want an apology, a formal apology. I want you to mean it. Now she's like, here's the PayPal link. Ain't that ironic? She just dropped the PayPal link, y'all. Let's keep going. Look like she's requesting the money. Shannon says, I don't have cash apps. Because I guess he must have told her, yo, I don't have, I don't got it on PayPal right now. Whatever he could say. Then she said, yo, you could send it via Cash App. Or I don't know, maybe they're calling and he's trying to figure it out. He's like, I don't have Cash App. Right? She's trying to get this bread out of him to forgive him for cheating, which, let's be honest, fellas, let's keep it real. If a woman is willing to, if she's saying pay me this for me to get over this, she's clearly just using you, right? Then he says, this is her. And this is when I realized she was lining up Shannon Sharpe from a mile away. Not only to maybe set this up, but she was just looking at him as a sugar daddy. She says, then what do you have? So it went from apology to now, how could you send me a payment? He says, I have $10K cash. Now, this is another thing that I could tell she was lining him up from a mile away. Because remember, she's saying, oh, I'm so hurt. I'm going through it. I can't believe you fought this girl on live. Like, she's hurt. Supposedly, right? Listen to what she says then. Send me a picture or FaceTime me with it, which means with the money. She's basically saying, no, I'm not playing games with you. Send me a picture of the money. FaceTime me with the money. I need to see the money. What does that sound to you like, chat? She's requesting that for her to do anything or to keep entertaining you, she needs to see the motherfucking money. And she's now saying, send me a picture of the money. FaceTime me with the money. I see some people saying extortion. I'm watching TikTok chat right now. TikTok chat is kind of cool. It's not extortion yet. In a roundabout way, she's selling it. Oh, you wanna remember she was selling pictures? Oh, this is me at 150. I'm about to be 180. I'm even more thicker, ass more fatter. Yo, you better apologize to me if you ever want to get back in this. He's like, Gabby, I already apologized. Yo, listen. Then the 50K comes up and it's like, yo, here's my PayPal. So clearly she's on some, drop a bag on me. This is crazy. Send me a picture or imagine you got to do a money phone with the money to tell the girl to come over. It's no way she loves you. It's no way she loves you. It's no way she has any type of care about you other than the bag. Let's keep it going. Look what she says. What's taking so long? You either have the cash to show me right now or you're with Michelle. Which one is it, Shannon? Yo, at this point, Shannon should realize you're 54 and she's 20. You could have been her father. You need to analyze your life and move in a very different route. You have a 20-year-old woman speaking to you like this. What's taking you so long? It's like she's saying, where my fucking cash at, nigga? You either got the money or you don't, nigga. And then she's gaslighting him. If you can't show me the money or send it to me, you must be with Michelle. And then she puts your name in all caps? Nasty work, chat. This is nasty work. This woman set up Shannon Sharpe like the Feds set up Brick Baby and Big U and Loose Cannon. But we're not done there. Look, she sends a picture. I can't show the picture because I guess he's lagging with the money. She sends a picture of her split wide open. And it's naked. It's small, so I'm not even going to show you. So she sends him a nude pictures. This is how women get men. Men, chat. Us as men, we all need therapy. But not some Charlamagne type therapy. We need to be a little bit stronger when it comes to women. She's trying to get $50,000 out of this man. She thinks he's taking too long. You know what she does to expedite the process? Sends him a picture of her split and spread wide eagle. And you know that nigga dick was probably harder than the SA fucking T's. Yo, that nigga was probably fumbling on his phone, hitting his accountant, sending the 50K, making 55. Oh my God. Oh my. Come on. Yo, these women are good. She couldn't get the 50K off words. She sent a nude. She says, I know you missed this. That's why she said $25K for each cheek. Now I'm going to have to scroll up real quick because, yeah, right there. You see, I can see it. Let's go to here. She must have got the money now. Because now this is, and by the way, these are out of order because this is going back in time. This is 3/5/25. She sends something, whatever. Then she says, hi. Then he says he loves the image. Hits the response button. And then she says, that's me hugging you and you not hugging back. Okay, I can't show this because there's pictures associated with this. She says something. Y'all see this? I'm going to hide the picture. She says, because there's a picture with it. I'm like, no homo. I can still say that, right? It's a picture with a woman with her hands behind her back and her legs like whatever, and everything is tied up. She sends that picture. I can't show it on here, even though it's really small. It's really small in these messages. So that's why she says, tie me up and fuck me like this. So she sends a picture with it. So she's telling him how she want to give it up. Feel me? All right, let me scroll past it real quick. Yeah, y'all ain't see it. Good. And he responds by says, if I knew how to, I would. Basically saying, and he's establishing, she wanted me to do this freaky shit to her. And I'm telling her, yo, it's Uncle Shay Shay. Nigga only know how to tie his cleats. You think he know how to tie up a woman to fucking not be able to move and get donkey fucked? So that's why he's saying, if I knew how to, I would. You know what I'm saying? Then she says, it's okay. I got handcuffs. We could stick to those for now. What are we establishing with these messages? And by the way, I think we've now known it's not all the messages. These are the messages that Shannon are going to submit to the court. And I think his legal team just shared it with the internet because shit, it's pretty much a public thing now. It's okay. I got handcuffs. We can stick. This is the girl saying that. Somebody says, yo, G-Star Mo, G-Star SMO is, yeah. Yeah, he basically said, y'all don't know how to hog tie people. Oh, yeah, that's a hog tie, right? It's a hog tie. It's a hog tie. That's what they call it. So what are we getting established here, people? She was into the freakiness. Hold on. She was into the freakiness, right? And it might have been her idea. He comments by saying that actually looks like you. Then she said, who said it's not me? Raw Rap Now, thank you for the donation. Then he says, her tits are too big for it to be you. Now I think she's gonna send some And then he says, you can't even see my tits in that. Laughing my ass off. But whatever you say, daddy. Sound like Meek Mill and Diddy. Don't get mad at me. Then he says, it can be you if you want. What is this establishing, chat? What is that establishing? In a again, we're putting context to shit. When he says it can be you if it wants, let me see who's smart in here. And I know the chat niggas are smart. We got the smartest artists in the building. Remember, look what he says. Look what he says. Let's go through. It says that actually looks like you. That's what he says, right? That looks like you. She says, who said it's not me? Then he says, her tits are too big to be you. Then she says, you can't even see my tits in that. But whatever you say, then he says, it can be you if you want. What is he saying? Because she alleged he was trying to coerce her by offering to pay for titties like on some random shit. This was him hinting to say, yo, the picture you sent me of the girl hogtied, she got big tits, you don't got big tits. And then he basically said, well, it could be you if you want. That's kind of him offering. Now, granted, I don't think he's offering on some controlling, manipulative, gaslighting as she's trying to put it in her lawsuit. He's just saying, yo, if you want me to buy you some titties, I'll buy you some titties. Chavez flag. You know damn well. He said one thing I gonna do is break it down, man. We got this shit. We gonna break this down like a kilo of coke. We gonna flood the whole streets with this shit. Now, this is another one. This is one of them ones. Look, you know what her message is? I want to be in that position right now. She's telling, I want to get hogtied and donkey fucked. What's the problem? You know what Uncle Shay Shay says? It's too late right now. You know Uncle Shay Shay got to be on Nightcat. He got to be up for ESPN. This is why you got to understand, you deal with a 20-year-old. Yeah, 20-year-olds at 4 a.m. one day back blown out. You're thinking about, I got to get up and hit the gym and I got to go do this and I got to take my creatine. I got to, no, nigga, take my vitamins. No, nigga. This chick 20. This is when these bitches get active. These bitches doing TikTok dance at that time. Like, doing all this stupid shit, nigga. This is when they're getting piped out. Fuck you got going on, Uncle Shay Shay. Talking about it's too late now. Let me see what time he texted that bullshit. Yo, yeah. Shannon, you done fucked up, my brother. Wait, let me see. UTC plus 0. Like, we got to figure out the time zone. UTC plus 0. What time zone is that? Let's go 6 a.m. UTC plus 0. What is that? To your local time conversion? UTC plus 0. What the fuck? I don't know how to do this conversion shit. I'm trying to figure out what time it was. It's Greenwich, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, fuck. Okay. If it's plus 0. Oh, my God. I'm trying to figure out what time it was. Oh, it's 11 p.m. Yeah, Shannon. Oh, yeah. So 6 a.m. UTC. So that's UTC plus 0. So, like, they have plus, whatever. Yo, Shannon. If you're dating a 20-year-old and you're telling her it's too late at 11 p.m., gang, check out of the fucking 20-year-old game. These bitches is getting piped the fuck out at 3 a.m. all type of time of the night, nigga. You got to wake up to do a morning show and you got nightcap, nigga. You should have never been fucking with no 20-year-old. Ain't no 20-year-old on earth going to sleep at no goddamn 11 p.m., my nigga. You are tripping, brother. So you're telling me it's 11 p.m., and Shorty talking about she want to get hogtied and donkey fuck, and you're over here telling her it's too late? Shannon, Uncle Shay Shay, you got to leave the 20-year-olds alone. Leave that for the YNs. You need a LMA, a little older woman who's in her 40s, who's facing menopause. She'll make you some tea and put some icy hot on your knees, nigga, or some shit like that, nigga. What you can't fuck with no 20-year-old? Yo, chat, let me give y'all a story. It ain't even really a story. Nigga, back in, right before I bought this house, it's like 2020. Man, I remember I was fucking with this chick. She was 20, about to turn 21. I ain't gonna cap with you. My nigga, I witnessed this chick not sleep for 2 to 3 days. I couldn't believe it. Well, first of all, she was taking some shit. I don't know what the shit was on. My nigga, after a while, I'm like, yo, I think I'm going to sleep. Yo, you gotta realize when you get too old for this shit. It's okay. You can't be fucking with no 20-year-old and telling her 11 p.m. it's over. Somebody said she was on her ex. I think that chick, I was told, she was, yo, I seen the most incredible thing ever in life. The chick popped some shit. My nigga, she cleaned my whole apartment. This is when I had a house yet. She cleaned my whole apartment and didn't sleep the entire night, nigga. I'm sleeping like a baby. I woke up and I'm like, God damn, I never seen my apartment this clean. I was like, did you sleep? She's like, nah, I ain't sleep yet. She ain't sleep for 2 more days. I never seen that shit like that. Whatever drug that is, this is why Trump deporting all them other motherfuckers and putting tariffs. You know why? Because whatever drug that was, gotta be illegal, my nigga. Ain't no way somebody should be up 3 days straight. That's crazy. She took some shit, nigga. I was like, it was a white girl. Nigga, she was cleaning my place like a Mexican. Real talk. I love my Mexicans. I was like, holy. Shit was crazy. She ain't sleep for 3 days, gang. I'll never forget that in my life. I'm like, this bitch ain't sleep for 3 days. Not a blink. Now, it wasn't Addy. It wasn't Addy. I think it was like Molly or some shit. Because she had got with one of my niggas and she went to Newark and copped it. It was like, yo, you're copping drugs in Newark? Okay. Good luck. I'm like, yo, nigga, I wouldn't even go to a fast food restaurant in Newark, man. What the fuck? You copping just random? She's like, yeah, this one's shaped like a dolphin. I'm like, what? Good luck, nigga. I said, I'm gonna just keep drinking my little Hennessy over here and just... The chick ain't sleep for 3 days, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. She did so much laundry. She redid the laundry. She took it out of the machine, out of the dryer, and put it back in the wash. I'm like, I never see my place that clean. This was right after Angelica left me or whatever. I was just, I never seen some shit. I was like, but that's what happens when you deal with these 20-year-olds. They might be off all type of shit. I'm a grown ass man. See me, I can't even hang with 2 chicks that's too young. I'm lame for them now. You got bitches these days on 50 perks, Molly's, Xanax. They smoking on 20 different things. Nigga, I don't even smoke hookah, nigga. You catch me, I'm only liable to be with some Casamigos in my hand. I only drink. I'm like an outdated dinosaur. Like, this is why, you know, I said to myself, I got to check out the game. I can't even compete no more. These motherfuckers is taking 20 pills, smoking all type of shit. They don't go to sleep. They're walking zombies. I'm good. But Uncle Shay Shay, if you're going to sleep at 11 o'clock, or not even going to sleep, but unavailable to slang cock, because she's requesting dick. She says, it's too late now. Huh? Oh, man. It ain't too late for a YN to get up in her box. Anyway, she says, I guess, yeah, Shay Shay, you got to tap out of this, bro. This is why you got to date your age, gang. I guess I'm going to have to fuck myself in the ass with my dildo. Yo, Shay Shay, you know you don't got no business fucking with no 20-year-old if this is how the message is going, gang. Come on, bruv. She said, I guess I'm going to have to fuck myself in the ass with the dildo now. Then she says, follow me back on IG. I accidentally blocked you. You know that's cap. I accidentally blocked you. You know that's cap. She was probably posting something in her close friends or her story for her other nigga, the YN that came over and beat it up. You think she was using a dildo, nigga? She hit up a YN, nigga. A YN came through, shiestied up, piped her down viciously. But that nigga broke, so she not gonna be with him. Like, she not gonna be with no 23-year-old YN. When Shannon has tens of millions of dollars. She wants Shannon. But Shannon can't she wants Shannon to be a YN, but YNs don't got Shannon money. So it's like the dilemma girls want. Like, trust me, I be seeing, like, these days it's popular. These chicks be 20, they're dating niggas that's 50. They don't want a 50-year-old, but they don't want a broke nigga. So it's like, they're like, all the 20-year-olds are broke, and all the 50-year-olds are 50. Or the 50-year-old rich niggas are 50. Hey, I gotta pick what I value most. Anyway, so she says she gonna fuck herself in a pussy or the ass, actually with a dildo. Then she says, follow me on IG, I accidentally blocked you. And then she says, good night. Thanks for always answering my texts and my calls. It makes me feel great again. Okay. Then, what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, she's sending like some message. She says, this with you. Oh, I can't show the picture. This, but with you instead. What you think? Some freaky shit she's sending. I ain't gonna click on it. Scroll. This is what Shannon says. Who is that? And she says, LOL, I have no idea. I just look at my DMs sometimes when I'm in the mood to be creeped out. And Shannon says, that's Chocolate Daddy's pussy / asshole. I'm the only one fucking that and getting his ass ate. We all knew Shannon was into. Yeah. Shannon's letting you know. Shorty, Shorty was licking that. He says, so you could tell you was also fucking her in the ass too. So it was like, yeah, that's Chocolate Daddy. I guess he's talking about himself. That's Chocolate Daddy's pussy and ass. And I'm the only one fucking that and getting his ass ate. Hold on. Chat. I need this as a drop. Chat, hold on. This is going to be our new drop. Psst. Here we go.
Y'all on game. The settlers was using.
Hold on.
3, 4, you niggas like another. From a launcher down there, I'm hands on. For the other fashionable option. Pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Let know when you need a check. Said you can be from north side. Naza.
Wait.
Fan here. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God.
Yeah,
fan.
Chat. I need that as a drop.
And he a fan. He a fan here. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. And he a fan here. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. 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 Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God.
Already got it. I got the tempo.
Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. Freaky ass nigga here, 69
nah, sorry,
God.
Freaky. All right. I need that as a drop. Yo, somebody cut that. I could put it on my thing. You get what I'm saying?
I've seen him do it.
All right, bet. What else I got on here?
Call Dago.
Fruits.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
Fell out of his knees when the lawsuit came. Anyway. He said, that's my pussy and asshole. And I like getting my ass eaten. Then she said, that's exactly right, daddy. Okay. All right, what else? Then she says, that just got my pussy wet. Pause. Then she says, tie me up and do bad things to me. Look at old Shannon. He said, cuff up. Okay. So look like he never got Shannon Sharpe must have never been a Boy Scout because he looked like he never got really the rope tied to hog tie her and fuck her. So he was just using handcuffs behind her back and fucking her. He had to really go get in his Boy Scout bag. He should have had like a whole rope, like doing all this shit, tie this bitch up. This bitch looked like a stuffed turkey on the fucking Thanksgiving table. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. And she said, you still have my handcuffs? She said, I want some hardcore BDSM action, though. Ooh, she was on it, chat. She was on it. right, by the way, we still got to call Whack. Still got to call Whack Chat. Okay. She said, I want some hardcore BDSM action, though. Then she says, been feeling a little bit freaky lately.
Ass nigga, he a 69 god.
That's actually her. That's her. That's not him. Then you know what he says? Oh, shit. I gotta scroll up. So he sends her a picture of it's a pussy. And I don't know if it's a picture of her pussy, but he sends her a picture of a pussy. I just had to scroll up real quick. Then she's at dinner. She says, I just showed that to my friend at dinner. Okay? So I think he had recorded her or took a picture of her and she's naked. And he took a picture of the pussy and he sent it back to her, I guess, right? Then she says, you're my daddy. Then she says, I don't know what that conversation was. Maybe sent her a voice note or something because those wouldn't be in this. This is only text. She says, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want. Then she edits the message and says, then you can do whatever you want to me. Then he sends this. I don't know what this means. And then she says, I literally ate so much food, I look like I'm pregnant with your big black baby. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not one of them people who do like race shit or race play like that much. But like, honestly, and maybe because I don't know this woman. I don't know if Spanish or if she's Cuban or whatever like ethnicity is. Maybe English is her second language. But I did kind of feel like, why does she keep emphasizing your big black baby? Like she keeps saying that. And I don't know if it's like they're into some kinky race play, but she kept saying black baby. Like, cool, girl, we get it. Like everybody who get nutted in by dudes be like almost, there's like this not sick, but like this fantasy about possibly having kids, even though you're going to hit her with a plan B. You know what I mean? But why does she say black baby? Like, it's just kind of like, it feels like it was race play a bit. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Am I reading too much into it, chat? By the way, man, people sending me shit. Oh, my people over Rumble, they have hit me. They said, don't get gassed off of that TikTok shit, man. We want to be on the screen too. Shout out to my people over at Rumble, man. I love y'all. Born Hustler, I see you over there, man. It's like, yeah, but I see you, though. They said, chat, have you seen her pics? Shit, want me to bring her pics up again? Shit. Y'all wonder, chat, what y'all think she posted on OnlyFans? Okay. All right. So we're here. She said, I ate so much, I look like I'm pregnant with your black baby. Am I, like, you know me, I don't like pulling race cards and shit like that. Am I doing too much by saying this whole, it does jump off the page that she's saying black baby. Bro, I think interracial relationships are amazing. I think it's great. I think at some point in the far distant future, the majority of people are going to be mixed or just be ambiguous racial ethnicity blend. I have no problem with it. I'm not one of those people that deals with racial cleansing or nothing like that. But I'm also the person who, if I'm like, I don't know about this big black baby shit. What that shit mean? I'll keep it there. Anyway. Now, Shannon, he was trying to do his pimp player shit. You know what Shannon said? If I still fuck with you on my birthday in 24. So this isn't 2023 he's saying it, right? This is 11/2023. This is before you fuck Michelle. He says, if I still fuck with you on my birthday in 2024, you can take the IUD out. So, you know, Shannon Sharpe was nutting in her with every like every ounce of his existence. But she had the IUD. By the way, shout out to the chicks with the IUD. You know what I mean? Trust, right? Cool. Then she says she loves the or hits the heart button over what he said. And then she says, LOL, you're stuck with me for life. You're not going anywhere, babe. Then he likes that, right? He hits the like button on that. So it looked like they're talking about really locking in. Remember, this is 2 months after they met. They're like highly in lust or love. This is the honeymoon period. She met him in September, and this is 2 months later, right? Cool. Then she says, you're too addicted to me, right? Cool. Then she asked him, are you doing the show tonight? We got to assume that's either Uncle Shay Shay or I think it's probably Nightcap, right? He does Nightcap live, right? Is he live right now? I got to see. Nightcap YouTube. Is he live? Maybe he's live. I thought he does that every night, right? Oh, he ain't go live yet. They got people waiting, though. Okay. So he's about to go live. Wait. No. That's for tomorrow. Wait. How's he scheduled? He's scheduled for in the past. This is 422. I know I do that bullshit. Oh, no. He's scheduled right now. Oh, he's supposed to go live right now. Oh, in a minute. Hey, Shannon, I know you got me blocked on Instagram. It's all good. You can unblock me, bro. You know, we're not no enemies, bro. I only said you look zesty. You did look zesty. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you did look zesty, bro. Like, that's not no shit that you should block me. You might be getting a lot of people making gay jokes about you, but like, bro, like, I don't even think it's like that. And I think I'm looking at the situation fair. I do like what you're doing. You have to work through this, right? Like, trust me. I ain't kind of want to be on stream when they had some last bullshit about me. But I also understood the people that do support you, they need to see you work through this. They need to see the fact that you're not running and hiding, because that even looks even more guilty. You got to work through this. And it's going to be tough, but you got to keep doing your live streams. You got to keep working through this, my nigga. And look like he's going to do it because he's going to be on pretty much in a couple minutes, right? All right, so let's get back to this. She said, are you doing the show tonight? So I guess this is probably Nightcap, right? Which, by the way, it would make sense if I'm thinking about timing. She asked this, so 5, all right, whatever. Anyway, let's not even do that. He says yes. Then she says, call me. I miss you, daddy. This is January 11, 2024. She says, call you back. Then she says, KK. Then she says, I want to put my tongue in your asshole, then marry you. So, you know what I mean? She was using her tongue like a bidet. She was a serial booty eater. You know? A fecal matter muncher. Like, she was doing her thing. And, you know, I'm not going to judge Uncle Shay Shay for his kinks. I'm not going to judge him for his kinks. It is what it is. All right? Now, unless you were saying some shit like, yo, pull out the dildo and fuck me in the ass. Like, I'd be like, yo, Shannon, you're wildin'. But, yeah, he's getting his ass eaten by this girl. Whatever. I'm not going to, listen. What we say already, chat? We said already.
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God.
Okay, exactly, right? So she said she want to put her tongue in his asshole and then she wants to marry him. Oh, shit. Scroll. She sends him basically a naked picture. Okay? Oh, it's another one. What the fuck? Scroll. Then she says, look like he must be ignoring her. She said, bruh, call me back. Then she sends him some Instagram shit. Then she says, I can't wait to have a black baby. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Like, I don't know why she keep having to say black. Like, bro, just say, I can't wait to have your baby. I can't wait to have a baby with my daddy Shannon. I can't wait to have Shannon's baby. Why she gotta say black baby? It's kind of like she's almost like a black baby's like this thing. Like a black baby's like a different baby. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to have a black baby. Then she says 10. Then she says, bruh. Then he says, I'm on the plane. Then he says, I guess he just said this again. I'm on the plane. Then she says, you know I do, daddy, and a big black baby. Why'd she keep saying that? Then she says, see you tonight. Then, I don't know what this means, but he keeps saying that. Cool. Then she says, I told you, please stop hanging up on me like that. At least say bye. It's very disrespectful, Shannon. Now, this is 224, or it was a leap year in 2024, so at 29 days, and this was 229, 2024. Here's Shannon. He says, I want to fuck. If I was 38, I would definitely impregnate you. So Shannon Sharpe, freaky as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's telling her, I don't want to fuck. Because it looked like she was pressing him. And that'll probably come out in court. She was pressing him about having a baby. And he was just saying, yo, I'm in my 50s. Like, yo, it's kind of crazy if I'm having a child now. But I want to fuck you. But I want to have a baby. Because I'm guessing she must be taking these conversations serious. Like, why are you not nutting it? Well, I mean, I guess he was nutting in her because she's on the IUD. But she's probably like, babe, when you want me to take this out, like, that I could get pregnant? And he's probably gaslighting a little bit, but he got to don't do it too much because she's going to have the expectation that he's going to want to have a child with her when really he just want to get his dick wet, right? Hold on. We still got to call Whack Chat. Then she says, if I was 38 or if you were 38. Okay? So she's talking about the kids. She says, I mean, could you still impregnate me? She says, age is just a number. Which, by the way, this is a very good message for Shannon Sharpe to include in his package to be like, in case y'all are saying that, oh, I'm preying on a young woman. Granted, this is a legal relationship that she's of age. But if y'all are saying, oh, I am older and wiser, I got more money, I got fame, and I'm manipulating this young, naive girl, she's the one telling him age is just a number. And she's asking for a baby repeatedly. He says me, and then says, yo, Gabby, that's a kink for you. You and I both know you don't want a baby. So it looked like clearly she kept saying to him, yo, you want me to get you pregnant, right? And she would say, yeah, nothing me. Like, I want to have a baby. Like, make me pregnant. And what he was saying is, yo, that's cool while we're having sex talk and foreplay and sex play, but like, we know you're not trying to have a baby, right? And like, also like, think about my life. Like, I'm like 50 something years old. Like, come on. Maybe if I was like 38, maybe I give you a baby, but like, come on now, like, right? So he's calling her bluff. You don't really want a baby, right? And then she says, you're the one that has a breeding kink. So she's saying, Shannon, you're the one that wants to impregnate me. Not necessarily I want to get pregnant, right? Then she continues to say, I mean, I only want a baby if it's from you. I think I'd be a good mom. So she's saying, I want a baby, but only from you. Then she says, I've always wanted a black baby. I ain't gonna lie. This just sounds wrong, bro. This just sounds wrong. Why does she gotta like emphasize black baby, bro? I see. I say she was securing the bag. Somebody says, I see who on TikTok says, oh, that's a white woman shit. No, I think she's Hispanic. Isn't she Hispanic, chat? By the way, I think their show is about to start. If they start on time. Do they start on time like us or not? Let's go to the live. Oh, yeah, nah, they don't start on time. Damn, they got 865 waiting now. People ready to see what he... Yeah, no, I think she's Hispanic. Am I tripping? She's not white. I think she's Hispanic. Right? Is she Caucasian to y'all, chat? I have her as Hispanic. That's white? All right, let me do one Google real quick. Zuniga ethnicity. The Zuniga surname is of Spanish origin. She's from Spain. She's Spanish. It's also associated. Oh my God, I can hear Pluto just crying like a girl upstairs. Pluto my watchdog, so when I'm on stream, nigga, he's over there just like. All right, I'm about to have to bring him in a little bit. That's my love. Okay. So it's associated with the. Whatever. My dogs are starting to fucking. Y'all hear them crying? I hit him. They think they're wolves. When one cries, the other cries. I got 4 of them, so they all just start like. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all doing? Anyway, it sounds like a wild wolf. You can hear it. Yo, TikTok's chat is like mad current. Like when I'm reading YouTube shit, it's like lagging. I got 4 Rottweilers. For anybody who doesn't know, I have 4 German Rottweilers. The biggest being my boy Pluto. He's 140 pounds. Doesn't play no fucking games. He likes nobody but academics. Get y'all yourself a dog, a German Rottweiler. There's nothing more loyal than a dog. Like, they love me more than life itself, and I love them. You get what I'm saying? Okay. They allowed, there's 3 are inside right now, but Pluto, he's right above me. So there's like a balcony above me, and he's right there just kind of scoping out. Best dogs ever, by the way. Okay. Yeah, so Zuniga is a Spanish name. She's Hispanic. I think she's her family's from Spain. You get what I'm saying? Her family's from Spain. Now, granted, I think people look at her skin color and just call her white, but it's very important to be like, she's not white. She's Spanish. Okay. Did they start yet? Still ain't start. Damn, they got 1.4K now waiting. They're ready to see if that nigga gonna have the twinkle in his eye. He ain't gonna say nothing, but he might have that twinkle in his eye like he been crying. Internet ain't shit. Okay. So, I only wanted babies from you. I think I'd be a good mom. Then she said, I've always wanted a black baby. Then she said, I'll call you back after dinner. Then she says, that's my daddy. Fuck, I want you to put a big black baby inside me. So it looked like, he's kind of further even proving some of these like points. He's further proving these points that she was trying to like have a family with him, right? And that she was bringing some of these things as her idea rather than his idea. Now let's keep going. She says, I'll let you make it hang. What? I'll let you make it hang whenever you want, daddy, but only if you take me out and treat me good. Then he says, deal. Then he says, I crave your pussy, Gabby. That's my pussy now. Now, you might, because they're not putting every message here, you might be like, why would Shannon put that message that he sends? I think he wanted to establish that I'm talking to her freaky, and freaky talk with her is kind of like a little bit of control. Like, yo, that's my pussy. Yo, I'm going to do whatever I want with that pussy. Yo, I'm gonna just sit my balls on that. Like, whatever. He's just going to say whatever, right? And that's kind of normal for them. Because when we see it out of context, we're like, what type of deviant shit he's on? So that's why I think he includes that in there. And then this is what she says. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after You put a big black baby in me. Why is it? Yo, this is like some freaky shit. That's some extra freaky shit right here. Like, the way they talking is like, huh? Then she sends him some reels. She sends some Instagram shit. And then he says, yes. I don't know what it was asked. We can't click on it. Then she says, me too. I'm glad we're on the same page. And she says, I want to be a... So now, remember, it goes back again in time. Oh, wow. Why is this 3/14/2023? I thought they met in September. When did they meet? We could probably look at the this is a lawsuit. When did they say they met? Here we go. Let's kind of Shannon Sharpe claims he made $6 million from one episode of his podcast. That's Cat Williams. Let's see. Okay, when did they meet? According to okay. I just want to see when they met. That we can have factual information. Okay. Give me a second. We're trying to figure this out. The first night. When was the first night? Let's see. Here we go. Okay, they met. Never mind. They met in January 2023. My bad. Maybe I'm getting confused with the dates because the alleged assault. No. The alleged, not alleged, but when he got caught on Instagram Live, that was 9/2024. So that's September 2024. Then he allegedly first sexually assaulted her in October 2024. Then subsequently in like December or like January for the second assault. And that's what's being alleged. Okay, so cool. So 2 months of them meeting each other, she was saying, I want to be abused. I want to be abused, daddy, right? Then she says 2 months after meeting him, I'm so sick, I need church, right? She was saying, so when are you going to be able to provide me with dick this week? 2 months after meeting him, right? Or we would wait this weekend when you're not working. 2 months after meeting him. Yo, can you freeze your sperm and give it to me in 5 to 10 years? 2 months after meeting him. She was, so it's establishing that this whole kink about having babies was her thing. And I don't know what this means, but he sends this again. Then she says, why? You want a big black baby? Right? So maybe he's the one who started introducing this terminology, big black baby. Because this is, again, 2 months after meeting her, right? And other messages we read up top, they're not chronological order, so we read things that were like, this is almost going backwards, if you ask me. Yeah, I think this is going backwards. Yes, exactly. So she was saying she wanted a big black baby 2 months after meeting him. She says, I'm trying to have genetically gifted children, you know? So, okay, this is a smart woman. By the way, Hispanic women are really smart. Hispanic women, especially Dominicans, 100%, they're almost like taught to like really think about offspring, the future, and not just date to turn up. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm not shitting on American women, and it's not necessarily black American women. I just think it's just American women. Half of these chicks just want to have a good time. You go get a chick who her family still lives in the DR, she's dating for the come up. And when I mean the come up, she's not going to date the person that's going to have, it's not about who's going to make me feel good and have a good time in the moment. It's going to be, all right, well, if I have kids and a family with him, I'd be able to dictate this legacy. That's way more important. Their dating strategy is much different. A lot of American women these days, if you could buy a section a week, you could fuck them. Like, all they want to do is they're in the club, like, making TikToks. Goofy shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's all they give a fuck about. You catch a girl who's Dominican or half her family is from Dominican, or the worst, not worst, but like the most extreme is like Cubans. Cubans, like, there's so much on their shit, especially where they came from. Most Cubans actually date white men, and not only that, they almost start adopting white ideologies. Cubans vote Republicans way more than any other Hispanic race. Go look it up. They just came from Fidel Castro and all them type of niggas in Cuba. They get super Republican when they get over here. Trust. People from Spain. Not only are their pigment usually way lighter, but their ideology and how they look at shit is usually a certain way. Trust, bro. This Unc is live. Let's look at him.
Free. That's like 6 times.
All right, they're playing an ad. This is an ad. This is not current. So we'll wait till they play their ads. They're getting a lot of money from ads, huh? So the reason why I mentioned all that is that it's not, to me, I understand the conversation that's being had, and she's from Spain. I don't know if she's first or second generation or even third, but she's basically telling him, which this is normal, like, hey, you're gifted genetically. I feel like blah, blah, blah. We should breed, right? Like, they kind of look at things like that. Wow. She even says it directly. I need them athletes. So she's saying, these kids, I want to have kids with you because I believe I could have kids who are athletes. She sends a picture. We can't really open it. And good night. She says, I'm getting your name tattooed on me in an hour, by the way. Just so I would let you know. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie. When a girl say that, a nigga just be feeling good. Be like, you feel me? You feel me? So she was doing everything. She's 20 years. Yeah, let me tell you this. And this is another thing, too. Again, I ain't speaking about black women. I'm speaking about American women. The average 21-year-old woman that is like, if she's like directly, like she got family in Spain or Cuba or Dominican Republic, they're like 40 mentally because they know how to acquiesce to a dude to get what they want. They realize like all these bitches running around here twerking all the time and acting ratchet. Yeah, them girls is good to fuck, but niggas ain't gonna really lock in with them. There's them immigrant girls, they know how to lock in with you. Even if, by the way, they still have the same motives. They're just not going to be doing the other shit. They'll be saying shit like this to you. Oh, I'm going to get your name tatted. Oh, yeah, no, I want to do this for you, blah, blah, blah. Same shit, bro, right? And again, if anybody disagrees with me, like I'm telling you, I'm going off also experience. When you deal with women who are, and I'm not saying they're any better, so I don't want people to hit me with a treat and shit. Oh, you tethers. No. It's different strategies. A lot of American chicks I see, because of the culture, they attract men with the fast life bullshit. A lot of women who are immigrants, they both have the same goal. They're both the same, but they try to attract you with certain different things. Family building, this and third. Oh, commit, like they act like they're the most committed. They act like they're, whatever. While the other girls, they just act like they have the most fun with you. Again, I'm going off anecdotal experience, by the way. So, what's this? It says, in front of my cognac. I don't know if he was asking her to take a picture. He has this fucking cognac or whatever. Yo, if anybody dated a real Dominican, you'll be familiar with the term chapeador. Okay? If you don't know that word, you ain't really dated a Dominican girl, bro. Dominicans are raised differently. Trust. Dominicans are raised differently in how they look at men, how they vet men, how they acquire men, and how they extract value out of dudes. Trust. It's completely different, bro. I promise y'all. Cubans are the same. They're not in here just fucking for fucking. They got missions. Now, I don't know about Spanish women in terms of women from Spain. I could speak on a few countries. I dated a couple Dominicans. I know about them Dominican chicks. And I know how them Cuban chicks are too. Okay? Anyway, all right. So that's the end of the messages. Let's go check it on Unc.
2 divided by 1, carry the, a really good deal. They told me I should have been a tax accountant. Well, would you trust me with your money? Right-handed, make him roll left.
Okay, here we go. This is live.
If he's left-handed, make him roll right. Well, it's the same thing. Try to make James Harden, try to make Julius Randle, make him go left, make him go right. Keep him out of the way of a dominant hand. But this is what the Lakers needed. had a little lull there in the fourth quarter, but they got it together, made
Yeah.
some big-time plays. I was happy to see LeBron rebound like this because we hadn't seen him rebound like this in a while, considering that growing, and we talked about it, Ocho.
Yeah.
The one thing that you don't want to do is anything sudden when you got a soft tissue injury.
sir.
And he's nursing that back, trying to get it back, but he got a couple of days off now, so he should be fully rested and ready to go when
Look at my nigga Ocho. Ocho was like, Unc, I got you. You know, we Batman and Robin. I know you're going through it today, but we got you.
they head to Minnesota. The Lakers win 94-85. Series now tied 1-1.
Oh, Lakers won. Oh, okay, that's good. Let's look at them comments, though. Don't laugh, Ocho. Free Ocho. Atkins watching. Ocho can't hold it in.
Shift back to the what do they call it? Land of 10,000 lakes, Minnesota. Ocho, you watch this game. Tell me what you liked about what you saw from the Lakers.
Shoot, the goddamn intensity. They act like they want to.
Yo, my nigga Shannon trying to drop 40 points like he Kobe during the rape case. My boy, you got it. Yo, when I was getting on stream, when it was on my ass, I'm like, I got to be Dave Chappelle funny, nigga. I was trying to drop 50. I understand. Listen, I keep telling y'all, and this is what I'm saying. Yo, could y'all post in Shannon's chat, Ak is watching you? Yo, he fucks with you. Just say he fucks with you. Just say like, yo, Ak rocks with you, Unc. Akademiks rocks with you, Unc. We rock with you. Like, don't hate me because I called you zesty. I just called it how it is. But I know what today is like for him. I know. He gonna break. You know he a football player, right? He gonna break down X's and O's. He might bring out a whiteboard and be like, yo, so LeBron was here. They actually had this back screen right here, and then they went here, but you gotta look on the other side. This thing gonna sound like a coach today. He gonna break down basketball like you never seen before today, bro. That's how you gotta, when you're in that moment where everybody's on you, you gotta show people, like, let me tell you this. That first case or whatever, you know me, like, ain't nobody break down cases better than Big Act. When I was going through it, that first case I broke down, nigga, I was damn near trying to solve the murder, nigga. Okay?
To play tonight, they act like they want to be there.
Yes.
Look.
And you let you in for it.
Right.
Guys was making shoot
Why
around
somebody
threes.
say I'm hating? I'm not
You
hating.
can't give them those shoot around threes. You got to contest those shots. And I thought the Lakers did a great job of contesting, closing out to the body,
Yo, is he watching the chat?
point line. But Nas Reed did not have an opportunity to shoot those shoot around threes. McDaniels didn't have an opportunity to shoot those shots.
Right.
DiVincenzo was in foul trouble, and so he really didn't
This nigga talking a mile a minute. He's trying to get through this shit. My boy.
have. That was really all he did the other night. But in this game, this is what I like to see from the Lakers. They need a balance. I mean, they was okay. Still, I need a little bit more from the bench. I need a little bit more from the bench, especially going on the road, Ocho.
Go ahead,
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially going on the road.
Listen, the defense, defense.
They were scrappy,
Defense. Them boys were scrappy tonight, boy. You could tell they played different. They wanted it. You can just tell. I'm not sure what the difference is in game one and game two.
You looking
but
at the
this
chat.
is
You
like
looking
a
at the chat.
Completely different team.
Yeah, because you look at Mike Conley, you know he had some big threes in game one, Ocho.
Yeah.
He had 0 points tonight. Got some great cardio in. Got 21 minutes of cardio. Now, hey, that's pretty good. Continuous running cardio, probably faster cardio too.
Your uncle's getting cardio in that bedroom. Like,
He had 25.6 rebounds. The other night he had 9 assists. Tonight he had none. You see? I told you, Ocho, I said, hey, you can't let him get the others involved. See, what Luka hurts you is Luka go get 40.
yo, Skip Bayless. I seen Skip. Yo, you know who probably set this shit up? It was my nigga Skip, man. Allegedly. I seen Skip recently he was in a Jubilee video debating like 100 niggas about sports. I'm like, oh, hell nah. They got Skip doing this type of goofy shit now? How the hell they got Skip over here doing this? Yo, Skip's like a fossil. How the fuck? Skip got to be like, damn, Stephen A. winning, Shannon Sharpe winning. Them fuck niggas left me for dead. I brought Stephen A. on. I helped Shannon Sharpe. Now he probably watching this like, burn, nigga.
LeBron, can get 21 points anytime he wants to.
Right.
But I thought the effort that he showed, the leadership that he
All right, man. All right. Leave Shannon alone, man. Trust me. I just know these days, and it's one of them days. I get it. Okay, people. Okay. I think we're good. Leave Shannon alone. Also, he probably not going to unblock me. You know why? Because, like, the last post on her page is this. And it's showing, like, some messages that's probably not the best. So, whatever. It's all good. All right. Okay. Remind me before we get off, we got to talk about the Ye shit.